from PRX.
Friends beyond the binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the podcaster who's here to keep you company and take your mind off of stuff, to be your friend in the deep dark night. In a silly way, though I don't have anything silly on the top of my mind. But that's a pretty silly statement. Inadvertently, I don't have anything, just anything on the top of my mind. What's on the top of my mind? I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to look. Because my mind would have a lot. It'd say, what are you doing up there? Well, I was looking to see what's on the top of you. Oh, no. You're not don't go mucking around up. Oh, I'm just looking. No. You don't need to see anything. What are you even looking for? Well, I was just going to see, I think I was trying to start a podcast, and then I was like, what is at the top of my mind? I said, why wasn't something, like I told you earlier, we were going to need something silly to have top of, well, you didn't tell me earlier. Well, no, I did. So can I just see if you left anything silly up there for me? No, I didn't leave anything silly for you. Are you sure you're related to the top of my mind? Because you seem more like, no. You're dug in, huh? Yeah, you may have called the wrong, I definitely called the wrong number because I'm trying to open a sleep podcast here in the environment. I get it. You don't want me looking into the top of my mind or your mind, right? Correct. And you're just doing your job, right? Yeah, I'm just doing my job the best I can. I don't need anybody looking around in here and seeing what the top of the, okay. Yeah, I'm not here to judge you. And I'm not even pretending not to judge you in order not to judge you. I get it. Well, of course you get it. Don't you realize? Well, I realize we're one. But I was trying to open the sleep. All that happened was, I know exactly what happened because it's at the top of mind right now. Okay, so our discussion is at the top of mind right now. Yeah, that's why stuff always, here's the thing. I'll just tell you this. It's very slippery, and I don't mean physically slippery up there. And so stuff slips off there, and I don't know where it goes. I've been doing this your whole life, and something gets to the top of your mind, it slips off, and poof, it's gone. So maybe there was something silly up there. So, yeah, I guess I'm a little defensive. Well, I'm glad you're bringing this problem to my attention. We'll probably both forget about it, though, huh? It's not so much forgetting as it just goes away, because I don't know if it ever comes back. Yeah. Okay. Well, great talk. Yeah. Thanks. I really feel like something different. Well, I'm glad to know. I always had the sense stuff was sliding off of there. In fact, it happened this morning. So where'd that go? It happened to me twice already today. Yeah, I know. Well, 3 times if you count the silly stuff. Okay, so anyway, welcome to Sleep With Me. I didn't think we'd go on that much of a tangent, but that's kind of why I make a sleep podcast. I don't know honestly, these are the kind of things that happen. Stuff comes up in my brain or my mind, and I have to notice it and talk about it. And somehow that it sets the tone, because all I'm here to do is keep you company so you can fall asleep. And take your mind off of stuff, even if it's on my mind, the old slippery mind. You think, was that a song? The old slippery mind. It sounds more, but I get it when that part of my brain was talking. It said it's not a metaphor, but it's not actually, it's slippery, but not slippery like something you'd slip in, right? Correct. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. I haven't got quite stuck in this situation before. But yeah, welcome to Sleep With Me. This is your first episode. Just give it a few tries. I'm trying to lighten the mood, get to know one, and you could get to know me. And then you realize I'm not really qualified, and I don't carry any expertise. I'm really just here to be your friend in the deep dark night and keep you company and talk in a lulling, soothing way so you can be distracted enough to fall asleep. And I feel like somebody's there keeping you company while you do it. Somebody's there being mildly entertaining. So that's the show. It does take some getting used to, so give it a few tries if you're new. But I'm really glad you're here. And what we got coming up, support. That's how the podcast comes out on the regular. Then a long meandering intro meant to ease you into bedtime. And then later on will be a bedtime story. Yeah. So I'm really glad you're here. I work really hard. You're a nice driver. I really hope I can help you fall asleep. Thanks again for coming by. And yeah, here's a couple ways we're able to do it for you. All right, everybody, it's time to talk about tonight's sponsor, Marley Spoon. And what's Scoot's eating for dinner? It's Marley Spoon, baby. Meal planning has always been my downfall. Every spring, I say, man, this is the time I'm going to get better at meal planning. But you got to go shopping. You got to make a list. So sometimes you got to go to 2 or 3 different stores. And me, I'm really busy with the show. And I don't want to be ordering delivery every single night, right? Well, now everything's fixed with Marley Spoon. Marley Spoon makes it so easy. Sleep With Me is sponsored by Marley Spoon, and I'm so excited because it's helping me fast track my way to eating well without the stress. And with our code SLEEP, you can get up to 26 free meals. Here's what I love. Marley Spoon gives you over 100 recipes to choose from each week. We're talking about everything from cozy comfort food like the Big Batch beef stroganoff to lighter options like the salmon and creamy mustard dill sauce tray bake. There's literally something for every mood. My most recent meal from Marley Spoon was crispy salmon with cumin carrot salad. It was absolutely delicious. It had quinoa. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be making that one over and over again. And the timing couldn't be better. Marley Spoon just launched their new 15-minute express recipes. They put 3 of these on the menu each week. And if you got a few extra minutes to spare, they have some great 20-minute options too. They'll help you get dinner on the table faster without compromising on quality or flavor. I especially love Marley Spoon's collection of Martha's Best Recipes. They feature at least 2 of Martha Stewart's incredible recipes every single week, and they taste even better than you can imagine. And the reason I love Marley Spoon is there's so many different options. It tastes delicious, and when you cook something, you're amazed. You're like, I made this spring. Fast track your way to eating well with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/sleep and use code SLEEP for up to 26 free meals. That's right, up to 26 free meals with Marley Spoon. One last time, that's marleyspoon.com/offer/sleep for up to 26 free meals. And make sure you use my promo code SLEEP so they know I sent you. Thanks, everybody. Sleep With Me podcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this episode today. Smart choice. Make another smart choice with Auto Quote Explorer to compare rates from multiple car insurance companies all at once. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. Hey, are you up all night tossing, turning, mind racing, trouble, getting to sleep, trouble, staying asleep? Well, welcome. This is Sleep With Me, the podcast that puts you to sleep. We do it the bedtime story. All you need to do is get in bed, turn out the lights, and press play. I'm going to do the rest. What I'm going to attempt to do is create a safe place where you could set aside whatever is keeping you awake. It could be thoughts on your mind, or in this case, thoughts that slipped from my mind. Maybe I'll point out that, twice today I was talking to people about something, and that was more of like, I thought, okay, I'm going to bring this up too, because it's a positive thing. And then in the middle of talking, it was gone. Kind of like that example, poof. Then this morning, I like journal when I wake up, right? Not immediately after, but pretty soon after I get out of bed and stuff. And had a series of different dreams, and I wanted to just journal them down, just like the basics. In the most recent dream, which was the freshest, it was right there, and like right when I was journaling, but I said, let me get to the older dreams first, or the earlier night dreams, and then that one slipped away. Now that one I remembered it again, but now while I was journaling, so. So anyway, thoughts, it could be things on your mind about the past, present, the future. It could be emotions coming up for you, feelings related to those thoughts, or feelings and physical sensations. It could be your work schedule, changes in time, temperature, routine. You could be going through something, getting over something, in the middle of something. Whatever it is, I'm here to keep you company and try to take your mind off of that stuff so you could fall asleep, which I realize is a bit different and a bit almost ridiculous because, you see, I'm trying to get some help falling asleep here. And what are you doing? You're talking about nonsense? And yeah, I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking nonsense of 2024 calling, pop songs calling, but I am talking nonsense because I don't know if you were paying attention. Like that is, I have some internal, whatever let's call them partners. I use a lot of times. It's been a while since I talked about brain bots on this podcast, but brain bots are those little functioning things. Like whoever I just talked to earlier in the podcast, some sort of watcher, like brain supervisor, it sounded like, or somebody that was like in like some sort of bureaucratic role. They had to do approvals or whatever. Then they said, they did not sound like they had a lot of, like they didn't sound like they liked being there, which I can say, well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff up there, I'm sure. And not all of it's sensible or organized. But so one of the things I've learned from making this show is to kind of be like, oh, that part of me is just doing the best job it can. It's got some function. It's only doing that function. It sees its function as protective, but it's not exactly helpful in my day-to-day life. But particularly it's not helpful at bedtime to be talked to that way by yourself or whatever, right? Even if you tone it down, you say, hey, I'm just trying to get, well, yeah, of course, but you're looking around. I don't need you looking around. Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to go to sleep. I was just trying to think of something. I was trying to find something nice in there to think about. Well, I don't need you messing around in there. So, I don't know. I've learned to make, like, kind of through making this podcast and by making this podcast and the intention of the show to kind of put those things at ease and be loving towards them, I guess, or at least respectful and calm to be like, oh, okay. I get it. You're just doing the best you can, too. That's all I can do, too. And it's, right? So, I don't know what my point is there other than this show's here to help you out if you have any experiences like that. Or it could be a physical or emotional experience that's similar. Or it could be something external. Doesn't have to be what I'm talking about because what I've found over the years is we can relate. Even if you don't deal with this kind of stuff, brain bots, maybe you've got pain bots, some listeners do, or something else, or you got a different work schedule or something coming up. And we can all see each other and feel for each other with this podcast. There's space for everybody to have their feelings and to feel like, hey, there's somebody out there listening right now, or maybe I get it. I get that it's not easy, right? And that you'd like to be asleep right now. And getting the sleep you need on a regular basis, your life is more manageable. So I hope I can be a part of that. But by also acknowledging you deserve some rest, right? And it's not easy dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with. Because I know the stuff I deal with is not easy to deal with. And sometimes there's a part of us that says, you're just doing the best job you can. Like that part of me would cross its arms. It said, you're doing the best job you can. I told you not even to look around up here, but it's my own mind, so I can't help but look. Oh, no. I don't want you in here at all. You see, what are you, like a teenager? Is this like a teenager bedroom situation? You want me coming in there? Oh, exactly. Yeah, you need to respect my privacy. Yeah, but this is our mind together, right? A shared mind. But this is my space within your mind. Okay, well, okay, I get it. Doesn't sound like, I mean, we'll work it out at another, it doesn't sound like we need to work it out, right? Right. So you're not going to come in and look around? No. Don't worry. I'm not going to come in and look around. I got to finish this opening of a sleep podcast because what I do is I send my voice across the deep, dark night. I use lulling, soothing, creaky, dulcet tones, pointless meanders, and superfluous tangents, which means I go off topic. I get mixed up. I forget what I was talking about. I mean, stuff like this happens almost every intro, but it's different every time. This one feels particularly real, though, because it's this part of me. This isn't a bit, or it's like I'm leaning into it, but it's not a bit. That's really going on in my brain. And that's okay, right? Because all I'm here to do is help you out. And this show does take some getting used to. I forgot to say that. I mean, I think I said it earlier, but like some people, they never like me or the podcast, and that's totally fine. Like if you don't like me or the show, like I have a website set up, sleepwithmepodcast.com/no thank you. And that's like a kind of similar to this interaction we're talking about. Say, hey, no, thank you. I don't like you or the podcast. They say, great. There's other sleep stuff out there you could check out. So hopefully it helps you out. But I will say for a lot of people that have listened to the show for a long time or every month, I hear from somebody that says, first, I didn't like the podcast. It took me 2 or 3 tries to realize, that I kind of had to let go and be at ease and not totally listen. I gave up waiting for you to make sense, or get to a point, or to be reasonable or to even put me to sleep. Then I realized, I just got to let go and barely listen to him. So just give it a few tries and see how it goes. But if you don't like me or the show, check out sleepwithmepodcast.com/no thank you, because that'll help you out. This is a show you don't really listen to. We just kind of talked about that. It's almost like background noise that you could listen to. So it's a podcast you just barely listen to. It's also a sleep podcast that's been around for a long time, but I'm not here to put you to sleep. I'm here to keep you company while you fall asleep. There is no pressure to fall asleep with this show. I'm going to be here over an hour, so that you don't have to worry about it. You say, okay, I don't have to worry about it. There's over 600 episodes ready to go. So that you know I'm going to be here to keep you company whether you're awake or asleep. There's people listening who can't sleep at all or need a break during the day or are just waking up or whatever. So I'm here to the very end, whether you're awake or asleep, whether you're listening to me or not, to keep you company and distract you. Or tune in and tune out, whatever works for you. I'm here to be your bore friend, your bore bae, your bore sib, your bore bud, your neighbor, your bore bee, your bores, your boreman, your borloff, your bore bee. I thought of one the other day, but now I already forgot it. Yeah. I don't think it was something not based on bore, though. Borley. Oh, I forgot about Borley. That's a kind of a good, like a nickname you want. Old Borley. That's what, in the fictional universe with, well, anyway, got to move on, but, yeah. So, like another one of the Sleep With Me fictional universes, but, anyway, what was I saying? I'm here to be your bore, sib, your bore bud, your neighbor, your bore bee, bore bud, bore bra, bore cuz, or your best bore friend fava to keep you company while you fall asleep. So those are some things to get used to, not, getting here and being skeptical or doubtful because you're searching for something to fall asleep to. And then you get this, like where I'm talking about the top of my mind being slippery. You may be still skeptical or doubtful. So just see how it goes. But then you may say, yeah, you know what? I think he barely has a point. He almost has a point. That's what regular listeners say. They say, like you may wake up tomorrow and then you and someone in your life have a comment. Well, how'd that sleep podcast go? That was your 3rd try, huh? Yeah. What kind of stuff does he talk about on there? I don't know. I think he had like his hair product was more slippery than sticky. Talks about hair product. Well, I don't remember him talking about hair product though. But I don't know, something about I don't know. Yeah, he I don't know. I slept great, though. Okay, good. So that's it. That's kind of what the goal is. I have no idea what he talked about. He talked about something that I was listening to it, but I don't know. He's my boyfriend, old Borley. I can't get enough. I can't get enough of barely listening to him. And I say, perfect. It was going to work out great. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm laughing. That's my job, to be your Borley. So, what else? The only other thing I like to go through at the beginning of the show is the structure of the show, because people have strong feelings about it, and I want to meet you where you are with this. So if you become a regular listener, you realize, podcasts are actually really flexible. But we have the show designed in a very specific way, just to benefit the most people we can. So the show starts off with a greeting. Friends beyond the binary, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so you feel seen and welcomed in. Then there's support. So paying for the show is optional. If you prefer something without ads, you get that at Sleep With Me Plus. Then there's a long meandering intro separate from the support that's meant to ease you into bedtime. It's meant to explain what the podcast is. I go on a different tangent every time. All the intros are different. And, but they follow a familiar structure. So you say, well, I generally know where Scoots is going. I just don't know how he's going to get there. And he doesn't either. And that's okay. And I know we'll have some silly moments I could barely listen to on the way there. And I think that's what really works about this show. It has variety. Those brain bots, they want variety, at least in mine do. They don't want to be talked down to, and they don't want to be, I don't know, they want to be respected. Even though, I mean, on a one level, I say, well, you're really not making my life any better. Why do I got to respect this part of me? But it's what works. Not that I desire to respect this part of my brain that's talking down to me, right? Telling me, don't look at my own brain because it might be disorganized. But that part of me needs love and respect. And I don't know why that works. I don't even know what I'm talking. I already got lost in my own meander, but it's like, I don't know. That's just what's important about the show, to put these things at ease so we can be at ease, maybe. So, the intro goes on and on and on to try to do that, to try to make those parts of us feel seen and relaxed and say, okay, there's a new intro every time. He obviously respects BrainBots, at least on some level. And so he keeps trying to come up with new ideas to barely entertain them. But the intro also serves another purpose. It's to wind you down, or as you ease into bedtime. It's not meant to put you to sleep. While there are some people who fall asleep, or there's some people that listen to exclusively all intro episodes on Sleep With Me Plus to sleep to, for most people, the intro is like a wind down to get ready for bed, to do a chill activity, or to lie around and get comfortable before you fall asleep. Because that's just when it's shown to work, and it works for me personally, having a time to ease into bedtime. Now, if you decide you don't like the intros, we have a podcast set up. Bedtime. I don't know why I said don't. Bedtime Stories from Sleep With Me, which just has a bedtime stories. Or in Sleep With Me Plus, there's tons of story only shows. There's a whole podcast full of them. But try this out first and see how it goes, because I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I have these. Like I said, I think this is what works. But then people say, why do you work so hard at this when you could just read a phone book? And I say, well, I don't think that's the point. And honestly, it kind of makes sense, right? If I read a phone book, I would have to start reinventing the phone book and going on tangents, because the brain bots in my brain wouldn't stand for it. They'd be like, how many Smiths are going to be? I'm going to so I don't know. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm still discovering new reasons why to do it. But it's really because it's important, and you deserve the bed needs you need, bedtime, the sleep you need, in a bedtime that you don't have to dread anymore. So I hope I could provide that. Then there'll be support, and then there'll be our bedtime story after the intro. All told, we'll be here a little bit over an hour, ideally. And that's it. I'm glad you came by. If you're new, regular listeners, don't forget to pander to your pets or your brain bots in this case. But I really appreciate you checking this podcast out or returning to it. And I really hope I can help you fall asleep. And it's people that are part of the show, whether supporting the show or the sponsors or spreading the word about our show or podcasting in general, that really do enable us to be here for everybody. So thank you so much if you're one of those people, because we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here right now doing this for you and everybody else if you didn't help me. So thanks so much. Good night. All right, everybody, it is time to talk about tonight's sponsor, Zocdoc. And it's time to not settle, right? I don't know if you've ever been to a medical appointment and the person wants to chit-chat about things unrelated to you and your health, or trying to find someone like a therapist, even a remote one, and you can only get appointments like in the middle of the workday, or you could be in a situation I'm in now, like I'm in the middle of waiting for something that is probably going to go from February to ideally in July, if I can get in July, an opening. But you don't have to settle. When it comes to finding the right doctor, with Zocdoc, you've got options. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty. From mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. Appointments made through Zocdoc also happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. And like I said, if you've been listening to these spots month after month after month, I'm getting ready to move. I'm going to have new insurance, and I'm going to be looking for a new doctor in the future, especially someone with a specific specialty. And I know when I relocate, I'm going to use Zocdoc because of all these amazing features I talk about every single time I talk about Zocdoc. So if you haven't checked out Zocdoc yet, what are you waiting for, right? So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/sleep to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/sleep. Zocdoc.com/sleep. Thanks, everybody. All right, this is Scoots here. This is a style episode we did one time before, but I can't really remember the exact context of this. But what this episode is I'm going to be looking through a newspaper from around the birthday. In this case, this episode is a tribute to a listener who just gave so much to the show, and I'll talk about this in a second. But this is also kind of a new, like this will be a new tier. It won't be really an affordable tier, to be honest. It'll be a tier for people that really are in a position to like help the show out, and this will be kind of the reward, which would be looking at a newspaper, an archive of a newspaper from around your birthday, maybe from your hometown, maybe not, probably not on the exact date of your birthday. And this one is for a listener, Cornelia R., who journeyed to another non-earthly realm a little while ago. But Cornelia was a really special listener because she was one of, like, even though Sleep With Me gets listened to, like, millions of times every month, there's, like, a handful of people, like, literally a handful of people. Well, I guess you can't have a handful of people, right? But there's, a small number of people who are always there for everything with the show, in a way that's also respectful of my boundaries. And Cornelia is one of those people who supported the show where she could. She introduced people to the show. She was there when we were building hygiene kits. She asked questions, and it was her like spirit that was most inspiring, not just her willingness to support something she believed in, not just Sleep With Me, but other stuff. So it was just she was just a really, really special listener. Now, I was not able to get the hometown papers, getting, I only want like archived print that I can get through the library, right? But not in the library because obviously I can't record. So then I'm going to look through the paper. Now, this particular paper, I'm going to be mostly looking through the ads or anything entertaining. So it'll only be light news because this particular time was not a time of light news, though, like you might say, is there ever? And I am going to be looking through the city edition of the Syracuse Herald Journal. This is all the way back in the summer of 1942. So it's a time. That was a time in history, man. Holy moly. But it's also time to look back at the sleepier things, too, because both things usually exist at the same time. So, yeah, let's start looking through here now. How do you say this? Hosiery? Hosiery, Hosiery. Nylons. And a lot of the or what is called advertisements are also supporting, like helping out in other ways. So usually at the beginning of their ad, they say, hey, have you supported what's going on in the world, too? But these ones a little hot. Oh, that's more of that. A little helps a lot now. This is Jacobs. And they have nylons. There's different ones. Wow, I didn't realize there was different kinds. I mean, I did, but so they can go from anywhere. Wow, from 79 cents all the way up to $2.95. That's 15 denier, 60 gauge. That costs $2.95. 54 gauge denier, 20 denier. It's $2.49. And then $1.99, you get deluxe or regulars. That's like I've talked about this before. That's how I used to get my clothes. A lot of times it'd be like a spot on it or something like that. $1.99. Okay, so then with coats or close out on spring and summer coats, this is the summertime. $5. Ceiling prices, I don't know what that means, but... because wouldn't it be like, I don't know, ceiling prices were. So that's how much the most expensive, between $20 and $11. There's many with 100% wool included, sizes for misses and juniors. So sensational markdown sale. Then JUKE suits, those are pleated skirts, zipper closings, beige aqua, powder, brown, navy, rust, wine, and other shades. $3.95, originally $12.98. Then there's a towel sale at Grant's, small bath size towels, 17 cents. Quick dryers and plaid, pastel, grand money and laundry savers in the swimming season. Dishcloths and washcloths down to 4 cents, and you could get regular size towels for 33 cents, and then 20 by 40 is 24 cents. Got another place, that stores your jackets for the winter, repairs them, relines them, restyles them, and remodels them. Then you have Cool shirt and slack ensembles by McGregor. I don't know if this was a McGregor that was still around. I think they mean cool differently, but the person kind of looks cool. There's a lot of drawings in here versus photographs. Actually, everything's been a drawing so far. And style, is this what mid-century modern? Is this mid-century? I mean, I guess it is almost mid-century. Okay, cool in and outer shirt. Means you can wear it inside. I mean, that's like a jacket. What do they call those shirt jackets were a thing recently? Pleated slacks to match or contrast. You'll wear them for sports vacations. Loafing. Wow, I didn't realize there was clothes because they said, what are you going to do, loaf around? Are you just going to be loafing around all day? Is that where loafing is different than lounging. I'm not kidding, loafing and lounging. I always thought loafing and lounging were the same thing. Really? I'm not, and these are pre-shrunk McGregor tailored. That's $5 for the ensemble. But wow, so far we've learned something important, I think. Loafing and lounging I guess you need not formal wear. Casual. If you're going to be loafing, wear McGregor's. If you're going to be loafing around all day, don't just wear anything. Wear one of our ensembles. Then they have a sport shirt. The model seems to have an ascot on, and he's either holding a ball, a frisbee, or something. You can't really tell. And wide choice of cool, attractive fabrics and colors. Sport shirts will fill your every need. Does that include my lounging and loafing around wear? Is that would be innerwear, right? Or I guess in and outer. That store's air conditioned as well. Oh, here they go. Here we go. We got cooling. All men, all summer long, inexpensively. 500 Clipper Cool tropical suits, all wool but tropical worsted. And this guy's got a double-breasted one on, and he's got his hands aren't in his pockets. They're styled and patterned, but 36% thinner, only 39 ounces. Millions of open windows in every Clipper Cool suit to let the cool air in and the body heat out. I guess it sounds like you could sleep in one of these. No, sir, you can't. That's why Clipper Cool is cool and comfortable on the hottest days. Those are $23.50, by the way. Holy moly. What else we got? Onondaga Park in front of the bandstand, camp equipment for all boys. They got an exhibition to teach and for use of boats and canoes, too. And that's sponsored by the same, I guess they have a shop in that same store even, huh? Okay. Could also make telephone orders if you want to buy something by the phone. A lot of clothing ads. What else we got here? Here's like Ivanhoe, mayonnaise and salad dressing. Tasty and tangy, rich and creamy. Never leave your salads flat with Ivanhoe. And then we have the Addis Company, ADDIS. This was downtown. I think it still existed when I was a kid. And this may have been like our version of Macy's and Woolworth's. And this was like one of the few sky bridges in Syracuse. I know those of you in Minneapolis have a lot of them in some other cities. But I did an episode about taking the bus around downtown Syracuse on the day after Thanksgiving. Buses were free. And we would go see Santa Claus in one of these department stores. This was as close as my life got to a movie before those movies were even out. And we ate at the cafe in one of these stores. But yeah, they have a junior summer suitor, a plaid tissue seersucker, two-piece charmer, and blue, green, gray, brown. That's on the second floor. Really cool illustration of a woman in the suit having a cool drink. Then they have a sale on hats, drastic markdowns for immediate disposal. And then like the other one said 500 Clipper suits, this one says 107 fine hats to wear right now. So it's interesting. They have a specific number of hats in stock. Then they have 33 hats at $1.50, 22 hats at $3.50. 39 hats at $5.50 and 13 hats at $7.50. So that's interesting. Does that add up to 107? Probably. I would hope it does. Let's do a little math here. So we have 33 plus 22. That's 55. And then we have 13, but we're going to make that into 12. So 55 plus 12 is 67. And then we're going to add 1 to 39, that's 40. So 67, yeah, that's 107 right there. That's 107 hats. I would not be able to tell you how much all the hats were worth without a thing. And then wow, oh boy, talk about getting warm in the summertime. A timely savings, marvelous opportunity for your vacation needs in summer trousseau. I gotta look. I can't. I guess TROUSSEAU. I gotta look that up. I haven't looked anything up yet, but that's interesting. What is TROUSSEAUX? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I gotta look up how to spell it again. TROUSSEAUX. TROUSSEAUXX. I didn't forget OU. TROUSSEAUX, I think. It's a French term for small bundle. Oh, wardrobe for a bride. Would go in a hope chest. Interesting. So it's like I'm not kidding. And that's a July sale of lingerie. And there's gowns, slips, and specially priced, specially purchased and specially priced. So they have Lady Lynn slips. Those are lace trimmed. Man, am I blushing or what? Rayon crepe. I don't know what rayon crepe means. Maybe that's like around the above the stomach area has like a fancy thing. Don't worry, these cover the legs and the ankles, so don't get any ideas here. Petal pink, white tea rose, sauterine. Oh, they do have short lengths available. And so they look cool. The woman is holding the short length one, not wearing it. They're also like these, I'm going to just call them mid-century modern illustrations and gowns. Those are $335. Those are lace trimmed, tailored, rayon satin, rayon crepe, plain shears, printed shears, white dove for brides only. Tea rose blues and blue maize, many other colors. That's on the lingerie on the street floor, just in case you're time traveling and looking to stock up. All right, what else we got here? We've got a vacation for the eyes, Rudolph's. Those are glasses. They have Polaroid protection for $195. They're truly different than sunglasses. You get the view without the glare. Styles for everyone. And you could rest your eyes. There's a shirtless dude in a canoe with the glasses on. They got a registered optometrist there. And then what else we got? Oh, there's also Rudolph's has a super sensation 12-piece outfit, a folding coffee table. This is $4.95, 25 cents down, too, if you want to, layaway it or something. It's folding coffee table, the Kent coffee maker, which looks like kind of something out of I don't even know. It could be the same as the coffee maker I have now, just fancier. Sugar and creamer, 4 ruby glass cups, 4 crystal trays, and so everything's included. You'll love the beauty and convenience, amazing low prices. It's a 12-piece hostess outfit, guaranteed heat resistant, and handsomely designed, stained resistant, firm and steady. So that's cool. What else we got here? Western Auto Stores, Convoy Oil. Make mine I'm just saying this doesn't say here. Make mine a Convoy. Wax free, man. It's 15 cents a quart. Yeah, keep the wax out of my oil. That's what I've said for my whole never before in my life. But if you want to get it in bulk, it's 55 cents a gallon. You can put it in your can or your crankcase. Put that wax-filled oil in your can. That's what I think that's what they said on Happy Days. And this is a great lubrication at a low cost. Look for the arrow sign. Okay, then we have Bond clothes, not James Bond. Refrigerated suit from Bond, man. And one guy's happy in his suit, the other guy's very hot. It's the summer of cool suits. Put your summer comfort on ice, man. Why sizzle in what you're wearing when it's so inexpensive and invigorating? The Rochester tailored refrigerator. While we're asking questions, why go with the old-fashioned style when it's easy to look your best with the Rochester tailored kind? If you have a summer suit that fits your shoulders like a bumpy toboggan slide or a baggy pajama fit, holy mackerel, this is like, I feel like I'm in present day. I've seen these things on, I mean, not the exact same thing, but every suit is Rochester styled, Rochester tailored, and that means smooth perfection always. So you got crisp weaves in 1950, breezy gabardines, $27, or play cool rayon slacks, $5. Interesting stuff, man. Let's see, we got other sales. Shoe sale, $2.99. AS back means money in your pocket. This year more than ever. It's a limited time. $2.99. Those are shoes that cost $4.35. What does this say? We got another number. 280,000 pairs of AS back women's shoes. Every pair from regular stock, all sizes, but not in every style. And that is next to Woolworths. It's open Saturday nights, too. Cool, man. A big weekend sale on straw and fabric. $2.95 and $2.98 and $3.98, only $2. Sparkling, fresh, and new. Cool summer flatterers. That's what they're saying. These hats, styles for every age and type. Then Friday only, there was a giant cracker special, number 9. It's custom-made slipcovers, any two-piece suite, sofa with 3 cushions and a chair with one, $24.98. This place also sells window awnings, drop curtains, porch awnings. Yeah, so like kind of like a tailor, huh? Is this the same place they sell jewelry too? That's different. Yeah, they've got costume jewelry. I always wondered where people bought costume jewelry. I always heard about it in like movies, like either noir or like Junie B. Jones or Encyclopedia Brown. The dollar jewelry's on sale for 49 cents. Looks like some giant grape earrings are one of the selections. $2 to $3. Oh, yeah. Bright green plastic necklace. 3-strand chain necklace. And then pearl cluster clips. Then they got a flower cluster pin, red flower plastic necklace, pink and blue novelty shell bracelet. Oh, and then fabric gloves, $1 to $150, 59 cents. You got mesh styles, embroidered styles, tailored types, pure nylons, rayons, cottons, 4, 6, or 8 button lengths, and come in white and colors. You're cooler when you look cool, and neater when you give that costume the added chic of crispy gloves. You'll want at least a half dozen of these. A pair for every costume, they say. Okay, what else we got? We got a 3-piece velour suite for your dressing room or your living room. $119. Cube steaks, 38 cents. Ground beef, 27 cents a pound. Trusses, I don't know what a truss is, so I should probably look that up. What is this? What is a truss? Oh, it is not what we want. An abdominal belt. So interesting. Well, this is cash for your old camera. You could trade it in, and that's good. What else we got here? A couple ones there's smaller ads. I'm having trouble reading those. This is an advertisement? I don't. It's not readable even in the printing, but it's like Says, hey, Brenda, will you step out with me tonight? But I can't read the thing now. I know I've been... Is that for a movie or something? Film, developing, and printing, 24 hours, expert work, and stationery. Dr. Scholl's foot test, get on down there. And we got more trusses and hosiery. And what else we got? 100% sure, 100% pure California wine. 19 to 21% by volume, $1.49 for a full gallon. Say holy gallo, man, holy gallo. $1.49 for a gallon of wine. Good thing I wasn't around back then. I mean, I didn't drink wine, but you know, I would have been drinking anything. So, let's switch it up here. Where are we at? Oh boy, we got some cool stuff coming. I think. There's a Bridge article, but I don't know anything about it. So then they got the Whitney's Chiller Diller. This is a drink, but let's see what's in here. Try it. Carstairs White Seal Blended Whiskey, 86 proof, 72% natural, or White Seal Highball. That's a soda and ice with Carstairs. That's all a highball is? Interesting. Chappelle's. I remember this store, too. Play suits and swimsuits. So you got a suit for playing and a suit for swimming. They're $3. Your choice. Imagine. And there's over 600. So, you know, don't worry. Or I guess I don't know if that's meant to, like, tell you, don't worry or we better get in here. Let's start with the play suits. Cute tricks indeed. 600 fun-fetching play suits. Free and easy. Special emphasis on good looks. Every suit much more than something. Promises a wealth of wear for summer ahead. They got peaks, percales, chintz, florals, dots, figures, slick tailoreds, every color of the rainbow. That's on the fashion floor and sportswear. And then on the fashion floor in the surf shop is the swimsuits, the slickest little swimsuits you've ever laid eyes on. All at cool little something. Maybe $3. Slick suits for you mermaids who demand freedom of action. Cunning dressmakers for those of you who relax in the sun. Come early and bright and early tomorrow and choose. Okay, then we got a Rexall drugstore, pretty extensive thing. So they have, it has summertime, like with a bird singing the song Summertime, which may have been popular then. I don't know. Bath powder. Luxurious cake of the new Evening in Paris bath soap. With regular $1 box of bath powder, you get that for $1. You'll love this new bath soap, perfumed with Evening in Paris. And get a gift cake. There's talcs, colognes, and toilet water, too. I remember when they say, what is that, toilet water? Oh, no, it's for like when you, I don't understand it. Those are like 50 to 60 cents. Then there's nothing cooler, lovelier than a mist of Cara Gnome cologne with a 4-ounce atomizer. And you can afford to use it lavishly at this price. Spray yourself from head to foot. You got 4 ounces. They also have Helena Rubinstein. As an apple blossom, blue bonnet. I think that's for camellia cologne or camellia cologne. I thought that was Cornelia. Pink clover, honeysuckle, Risley, 4711, and Yardley or lavender. Yankee clover meadow, sweet fragrance. It's a famous scent, effervescent, spicy. It's $1. Talc's 50 cents. Perfume, toilet water, or bath powder is $1. What else we got? Early American Old Spice toilet water, $1. Max Factor pancake clings for hours, $1.50. This is a thrilling makeup originally created for Technicolor Pictures right here. So this pancake will give you a glorious new complexion. Then for whole mouth hygiene, they got V-Ray. It's not a liquid or a paste, it's a cream. No tube required, 39 cents. Alka-Seltzer, 49 cents. Colgate or Palmolive shave cream, not toothpaste. Don't use it for toothpaste. 39 cents jar. No empty tube required. What else we got? Skoal. Oh, this is like sunscreen. Non-oily, non-greasy Skoal. Sounds like a tobacco product, but it's for the sun. 29 to 45 cents. Perspiration, it's a Whopper. Odorono. It's twice the size, 59 cents. What else we got? Got others. Gabby lotion, 49. Norwich, 53 cents. So a bunch of different ones. Noxema sunscreen, 29 cents. A desk folio. It sounds like a hero, like from a movie. Desk folio. Was he in Midsummer's Afternoon? Desk folio. Was he the fool or was he one of the romantic leads? Desk folio. I'm desk folio, and I'm for comfortable lap writing in camp and on trains. A large blotter, envelopes, paper. With a leatherette cover. You got Jergens All-Purpose Clean for Jergens lotion, 39 cents. Polaroid sunglasses to see objects clearly, regular or slip-on, $1.95. Got milk magnesia, tooth powder, baby food, shaving cream, umbrellas of rayon. Washcloths, 6 for 25 cents. Wow, that was a mouthful, huh? What else we got here? Next page, we're turning in here. This is another place with similar stuff. We'll just look for what we'd have. Hairbrush, 29 cents, professional type. Woodbury soap, large 10-cent bars, 4 for 19 cents. Root beer extract. This is a coupon, though, so clip it. It's a concentrate. Mix 40 pints of root beer for 9 cents. It's a 25-cent size for only 9 cents with this coupon. Limit 2. There's a key case. It's 25-cent value, 13 cents. That's also a coupon. Briar pipes, 59 cents. Tobacco, cigars, petroleum jelly, 8 cents. Flashlight batteries. What else we got? Toilet bowl brush, 9 cents. Mothballs, moth tabs. Nail polish remover, toilet tissue. Scott's toilet tissue. 1,000 sheet rolls. This is a coupon, 3 for 17 cents. Limit of 3. Could get your 9x12 rug clean for $2.95. That's a different place. Another place, factory second shoes, 50 cents. Citronella oil, 19 cents. Mineral oil, 14 cents. Matches, a box of 50 matches, 9 cents. Picnic jug. What exactly is a picnic jug? It's a jug to keep liquids for 95 cents. It's cooler, like, I'm presuming. Okay, I think we got, what do we got here? I thought it was a furniture store, but it has everything. Oh, this is Sears, pre-inventory clearance. They got a 2-piece period living room. Period. This is a living room, man. Period. For living only. You could loaf or you could lounge, but you can't live. Those are the kind of living we do. Period. And that's $59. up to 109, depending on what you're looking for. Modern bedroom, 3 pieces, $39. Maple, $44. Metal Hollywood. Who you calling a Hollywood bed? The metal Hollywood bed. Sensational. It's modern metal bed. It has a coil spring, not a box spring as shown, though. Fuller twin, $19. You got blinds, boudoir lamps, boudoir lamps, 98 cents, man. Tire locks, $144. Auto floor mat, 33 cents. What else we got? This one motor oil does have paraffin in it. I don't know why. Oh, resists heat and friction, I guess. What else could you get at Sears? This was before the softer side of Sears. They have an umbrella tent, $25. Picnic softballs, $44. Tennis racket, $309. Softball bat, $59. Casting rod, $98. Sport hats are on sale for 25 cents. How about a rake, 39 cents? How about 2 doors in one? It's because it has a screen to it, I think. $5.99. Full-length screens, $129. Mix your own paints, $298. Interesting stuff here. Okay, moving on. Still a lot of clothing for sale. And trying to keep an eye on the time. Let me skip ahead, and then we'll come back. See what else we can see towards the end. We're only at the... Yeah, we got more. I mean, the ads are cool, right? Seeing what the food is and stuff, but, I lost my page. We'll go to the last page and work our way center. Another bedroom set, $119. Oh, there's a comic up here. Toots and Casper with Sophie. Oh my gosh, I'm not making this up. Entertaining, serve cracks, C-R-A-X. America's original all-purpose cracker, cracks with baked-in flavor. Okay, so this comic is, I was trying to see what it's about. Got to keep somebody from the meeting till somebody's pretend to be somebody else. See you later, I'm going to work. So now if Peaches shows up, I'll ask her, is this Sophie's house? I'm here to I'm her friend Peaches. Howdy, Peaches. Come on in. Okay, I don't know. It must be an ongoing story. Okay, here's another comics page. Also, this is the radio shows, so maybe we'll see what's on the radio. Let's run through the names of the comics. So we have Bringing Up Father, Donald Duck, Thimble Theater starring Popeye, Barney Google, I'm not even kidding, and Snuffy, Tilly, Jeff, Mickey, and Little Annie Rooney. There's an ad for Necco Mints, Chase Mints. See if there's any radio that I can actually read. Okay, a couple of shows. Are You a Genius? Want Ads, Fraser Hunt, Glenn Miller Orchestra, Of Thee We Sing, Major Bows Hour, something concert. What do we got? News, Batters Up, News, somebody else orchestra, and then ends with the news. Sports, this must be a sports channel. Club Merry-Go-Round, Confidentially Yours, Bob Sherwood's orchestra, Business, Baseball, Ray Graham's Swing, Tiny or Tony Hill's orchestra. They got a lot on this channel. Sports, this one's some more sports. Sandman Serenade. I wonder if that was to help you fall asleep. I have to look that up. Maybe I'll do it now. Sandman. I don't know how you spell it. Serenade Radio. And it's spelled serenade, right? But hopefully it corrects it. It's only looking in the modern. I know, Sandman Serenade, Central New York Radio. Remember this from the 1940s and 50s. This is from cnyradio.com. It was a show, and it was in the 1940s and 50s. Doesn't really describe the show, though, so. But yeah, they were putting it back on the air back in 2010. So that's cool. Okay. What else do we got? 24 hours a day, Bob Crosby, baseball. So I'm trying to see if these are shows. I think some of them are. Nocturne, that's a great podcast. It's interesting. Breakfast Club, repeating reporter. Is that somebody? That repeating reporter could be me too. Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club's a famous radio show now, too. Meet the Band. Lies are hard to read. Even though it's like scanned, it's not perfect. Wow, whole nother page of comics. This is the high point of comics. So we got records here. You could go to Wilson's record department. Actually has a face of the person that owns it, I think. Harry James, 53 cents. Orrin Tucker, 53 cents. Show Tunes, $2.93. And something else, $2.63. And they also buy old records. A crystal refrigerator set. That kind of looks like the store stuff. 49 cents. Phonograph needle, 3 cents. Oh, Flash Gordon. So also add, your service at tennis depends on what you serve for meals. Do it with Cane's mustard. That says something mist mustard. They also have Cane's sandwich spread, French dressing sauce, and something else, salad dressing. Because we have Flash Gordon, Skippy, Secret Agent. We walked in on private practice. We're looking around. Any problems? Furthermore, you were talking to me. Not true. Okay. Yeah, I guess these you have to read every day. Okay, what else do we have here? Dixie. Got the guy in the purple suit. That was even around when I was a kid. Neighbors. Don't brag. This is just a one piece. You're having something roast for dinner. They're just talking about hosting people. Okay. Blondie. So Blondie is, they're selling lemonade. They're trying to, lemonade with a floor show. The lemonade doesn't look good. You got to supply your own sugar. Something else, joking about it, more joking. Yeah, so a lot of comics, classifieds. Trying to see. Classifieds, I don't know. Let's see. Just trying to see what rents are or how much cars or houses are. It'd be interesting. Suburban for sale. Can't read it, though. Vacation places for rent. Let's see if we can read any of these cottages. Adirondacks. No, none of the print comes through. This is the good thing about the ads is they're big, so... There's a big sale on the wallpaper and paint at a place. That's in the classifieds. Got the stock report. Some stocks up 2 points. Produce market. Laugh a day, another one. I don't know what the laugh part is, though, but, okay. Yeah, more big fish, and, big fish scene. Okay, here we go for movies. The Spoilers, that was at one of the theaters. The Magnificent Ambersons, Buckaroo, that was with Harry James and the Andrews sisters. 10 Gentlemen, The Magnificent Dope, Henry Fonda, and Don Amici. And Walt Disney's Mickey's Birthday Party's the extra at that one. Then they have the smaller theaters. They don't have big things. Little Foxes, Sealed Lips, We Were Dancing, Repent at Leisure, Roxy, Heart, see here, all that money can buy, Dr. Kildare, Road Agent, Swing It, Men of the Timberland. This one's naturally air-cooled, that theater. Always in My Heart, Against the Sky, A Day with Birds, We Were Dancing. Can't read that one. New Wine. What else we got here? Always in My Heart, The Canal, Joan of Paris, something on something. What else we got? Wallace Berry, Rendezvous, Miss Miniver, Miniver maybe, and Springside Inn has delicious food. You visit there. Strand Players are presenting Claudia, now playing. Smith's Piers open. Colby Goodwin and his orchestra. And then some sports and stuff. And then what else we got? More suits on sale. Oh, no, these are, suits. Black Horse Ale. That's Rich Hardy and Mellow. Try it and see. And then horseshoes for your own backyard. Pitching shoes, actually, they call them. $179. Croquet sets, $289. More suits to keep you cool in the summertime. Greenwich Village, the Chicagoettes, that's over the Par Tavern. Another new glamour production. Then the K Grill, 2 shows nightly. And round and square dancing at Eddie's, outdoor on the green grass, chicken dinner, beers 5 cents, highballs or Collins 15 cents. Reservations should be made though. There's another dance place, 2 shows nightly. There's a bus there. You can save gas, no cover. Palm Beach Suits, well, a lot of clothes for sale. And, stuff for, even keeping your face clean. Oh, I just saw one for breakfast cereal. Here we go. Shreddies, shredded whole wheat, not just spoon size, and the flavor's great. Whole wheat cereal, shredded wheat bakeries of Niagara Falls. 4 out of 5 said they're swell. This one actually looks like a picture of a kid saying they're spoon size. Get going on Shreddies, man. Then they have a noodle soup mix from the makers of Bus School Coffee. Minuteman noodle soup, 3 kinds. Noodle soup, vegetable soup, or broth supreme. 9 minutes, 25 minutes, or 7 minutes. These soup mixes, Minuteman soup mix. Then, what is this? That's another piece of clothing. I don't know. Somebody, Anna's Jams and Jellies. And we got food places. Let's see, anything stick out. Coffee's 25 cents a pound. And what else we got? Sun-kissed lemons. There's a lot of advice to stretch your budget. I spark up with Sparkies. Great for breakfast. Two different kinds. There's wheat Sparkies and rice Sparkies from Quaker. So that's a breakfast thing. Betty Crocker soup mix is 6 servings to a package. So a lot of packaged foods, which is understandable. Cornflakes, whole grain, nutritive values. So ready-to-eat cereal. It's got a ton of stuff in it. Whole grain values, man. Cornflakes. There's a recipe in here. Layer summer meatloaf. Potluck ideas. Can't quite make those out. What's this? Grandmother's cookbook. It's like a comic and a cookbook for potato pie. Puff paste, cream butter. Interesting. It doesn't show you how to cook it, though. Skinless frankfurters. Bread, 2 for 17 cents. Nabisco shredded wheat. And let's see, there's a thing about an article from Walter Winchell, which I just had read a book, that a piece of fiction that Winchell was in last year. And also I read another piece of fiction, like a glove maker by the same author. Let's see, we'll just read a couple of these clues from the Daily Crossword to close out. Famous fictional 20-year sleeper, one horizontal, Princess, one horizontal is only 3, 20-year sleeper, 3 letters, 8 is stupor, 8 across. I don't know how many letters that is, but I'm not really good at that. A character in Fairy Queen, Roman magistrate, sacred image, note in the scale, March date, primary color, dance step, male offspring. Is that 3 letters? I can get that one. 28, son, S-O-N. So I got 1. 32 across is only 2 letters. Can't read it though. Bummer. 3-toed sloth. No, I don't know. It's not readable. Oh, 32. Yeah, I can't read it. A fault, mountain gap, below, away, French article. Oh, here's one. Ivan, 21. I don't know if it's down or up, though. I think it's down, vertical. They say 21 vertical. Well, I can't find it, so I'm sorry, Scooch. You don't even, I-V-A-N. Okay, 21 across now you could do because you have I. 21 across is March date, Ides. The Ides of March, I-D-E-S. 18 down, S, I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, that's a pretty good place to stop. They petered out there with crossword puzzles. Thanks so much for listening, and hope you enjoyed this. Scroll through an old newspaper all the way from 1942. So I'm glad this stuff gets preserved somewhere, and it's as close to its original format as it can, because reading the articles, just the text is not the same as looking through and seeing the ads and the pictures and stuff, and even the layouts. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you get some rest or feel some comfort in the deep, dark night. Good night. All right, everybody, it is time to talk about tonight's sponsor, and it's the bed I've been sleeping in year after year after. You've been hearing me talk about Helix mattresses for years. Here's a question. Have you taken the Helix quiz? Okay, we'll take it right now. Go to helixsleep.com/sleep and take the Helix Sleep quiz, because you deserve a mattress made for you and how you sleep, your feel preferences. What do you need, right? Did your mattress ever ask you that? And I can say that because my mattress is right in the other room. It says, yeah, Scoots, actually, before we even met, I asked you, hey, do you sleep on your side? Do you sleep on your stomach? Do you sleep hot? Do you sleep cold? What firmness do you like? What else do I need to know? Talk about the foundations of a relationship that lasts a long time. You know, you could tell your mattress, tell it right now, you're in bed, right? Say, I got needs. I need you to meet my needs. And it's something that's going to improve your sleep, improve your days, improve how your body feels. Because when you have a mattress that's right for you, it makes your life better. It's a simple thing. That's what Helix has been all about. That's why we've been partnering with Helix year after year after year. But more importantly, every single night, I'm in my Helix bed. So it's time for your mattress to start caring about you and your needs, right? So how do you do that? Well, Helix has got your needs in mind, too. Go to helixsleep.com/sleep. That's 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle. That includes a sheet set and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. This Memorial Day sale offer is exclusive for listeners of Sleep With Me. That's helixsleep.com/sleep for this exclusive Memorial Day sale offer. That's 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle. That includes a sheet set and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. That's helixsleep.com/sleep. Thanks, everybody.